Yo, what's up, guys? Fruit Punch Saber here, and we are here with Tsukihime fandom. Dude, so much Tsukihime remake spoilers on the internet, Discord, Twitter, everywhere. Luckily, most of them got banished to Shadow Realm on Twitter, but unfortunately, I saw a lot. Don't worry, I'll keep it a Tsukihime remake spoiler free for the Tsukihime Let's Play videos. I'm not gonna promise for the fighting game content. When Melty Blood drop, I may talk about some stuff, because by the time Melty Blood drop, it'll be 1 month, and you know. But for the Tsukihime Let's Play, so Tsukihime, the Let's Play, the fan disc, the sequel, and the Melty Blood visual novel, not Type Lumina. I was spoiled on Type Lumina. But for Melty Blood, the one that released like 2009 or some shit like that, I won't spoil the Tsukihime remake. I'm gonna give that warning right now. I won't spoil it. That's not even a warning. I'm just telling you straight up. I won't spoil it. The only place I'll be spoiling Tsukihime remake most likely is everywhere else that's not Tsukihime fan desk, and the original Melty Blood. Type Lumina. If you don't want that Tsukihime remake spoilers, don't click on my Type Lumina videos. That's the heads up. That's the only heads up you'll get to. Anyway, let's begin the fan disc, dude. Fan disc, I don't even know if it works. Oh, you know one thing I gotta make sure to do? I forgot to do this. Display, right? I gotta make this my main setting. It's been a while since I did this. Okay, I hope it works. Yes, okay, that's not it. Dang, bro. It's this one, right? Please tell me it's this one. Okay, thank God. Okay, how do you play? Do I press F now? Yeah, press F. Okay, F does not work. Oh gosh. I hope there's music. I didn't really, holy shoot. Oh God. Where am I? Oh gosh. Oh, it keeps sucking me in. I can't escape. Hold on. Okay. I think we're good. Fan disc, please work. Fan disc, like, it messed up a lot of my stuff. Oh gosh, please no. Okay. One more try. There we go. Alright, it works. Okay. Oh, you can hear noises. You want to look at art? What do you want to do for the fan disc first? Dang, the art is so cool looking. Holy crap, look at Nero. Okay, we'll look at art later, actually. We're gonna do this in order. Alliance of Illusionary Eyes, Geccha, Geccha 2, Kinako Masterpiece. Kinako's Nasu, right? Let me look it up real quick before I make a fool of myself. There's a reason the internet exists. Kinako Nasu. Let me see. Kinoko, my bad. Nasu? Yeah, Kinoko Nasu. Masterpiece Experimental Theater. I don't even know what any of this stuff does. You can partially see some of this stuff, but partially can't. Let's start with Alliance of Illusionary Eyes, because that's first. I heard one of them is Satsuki Route, but I'm not too sure which one. I guess they'll tell us. But let's start. The side story contains materials related to the main storyline of Tsukihime. Please take a breather and read the story after reaching the ending of Tsukihime. Bro, I completed the entire visual novel. What you mean? 100% through. It's all CGs, all endings. I got it all. Stuff for the Christmas scene. Ooh, the music. With a slashing sound, Shiki-san's knife goes through his opponent's dominant arm. It's over. With that, he just falls to the ground. Shiki-san lets out a sigh of relief. Dang, this music always hits. Oh! The killer, lies motionless on the ground. But he's not dead. I can tell that he's only unconscious. I couldn't tell since it was so far away, but it seems Shiki-san tackled the killer at the same time he cut the killer's arms. I'm surprised at how similar this is to the events in comic books. Huh? But something strange. The killer arm lying on the ground is without a scratch. It's not even bleeding. Yet the killer is unconscious. I'm surprised all the more. Akira? Akira-chan. Who's Akira? Putting away his knife, Shiki-san put his hand to me as I'm on the ground. Yes, excuse me. I take his hand and stand back up. Still shocked from what just happened, my legs are still a little weak, and I can't stand up straight, so I grab onto Shiki-san's arm. Man, this is so embarrassing. I can't speak clearly right now, so I shake my head. I want to say I'm alright, but I don't see the man on the ground. I'm confused since I never hugged a man before. Anyway, everything in my head is pure chaos. Yeah, shall we go somewhere else? He must have guessed what I wanted to say as he starts to walk with my hand in his. When he reaches the school gate, he turns around. That must have been terrible for you. He smiled as if nothing at all. Oh, in that instant, the deep chills running through me disappear and I suddenly feel like crying. It's because Shiki-san's acting so calm. He's amazing. All he said were those words. They make me feel like everything that happened was just a dream. It makes me feel so stupid for trembling in fear earlier. Damn, what is going on? So we end up going to eat together. When I first got treated, I was treated to a good strawberry pie. I imagine it'll be something not quite as good this time, but I guess it can't be helped. It all started 3 days ago. Dang, it's one of those, bruh. We show you like a peek of the story, like deep into the story. And then after you saw a glimpse, we'll continue the story. It's like the Romeo and Juliet effect. Shakespeare. I got to know Tohno Shiki-san because I, Seo Akira, was greeted by a stranger. Short story, Alliance of Illusionary Eyes. So this is going to be a short story. First day 1. The town slowly changes as we draw closer to the end of December. It doesn't change the fact that it's loud here, but it gets much more gorgeous. At the same time, shows the gloominess that everything is drawing to an end. The town after the 25th of December is full of contradiction, rowdy yet lonely. Christmas has ended and we wait for the new year. 5 days of relaxation before both an end and a beginning. I was walking around with nothing to do. I came to this town, which is a station away from a town I live in, because I wanted to be alone. It all started a few days ago. My eyes were special to begin with, but I saw something especially strange about a month ago. It was an outrageous, completely unrealistic spectacle. There, with a knife in my hand, I was dismantling things that looked like people. Oh, I guess we're Shiki right now. That's what it looks like. I don't know what meaning what vision had, but since then I haven't been able to laugh naturally. I only go along with everyone else. I laugh even when I don't want to. It's simple. I just can't laugh naturally anymore. Jeez, I should already be used to strange things. But that vision changed something. I guess you could say it was just dramatic how much the world changed for me in just the past few days. I certainly don't hear good rumors about the Tohno mansion, but wait, are we Shiki? No, wait, we're Akira, right? I think we're Akira. Wait a minute. Yeah, it says I, Seo Akira, was greeted by a stranger. Okay, let's keep going. I walked through the town while I murmured to myself. I never had a purpose in the first place. I was only walking aimlessly through town to calm my mind. That was automatic, bro. Let me see, it goes automatic again. Okay, it only goes automatic on certain scenes. That's weird. You shouldn't commit murder. Then, I hear someone behind me yell something terrible. What? Many people, including me, turn around. There is a girl who looks like a middle schooler, standing there with her shoulders shaking. Okay, no, we're not Akira. The middle school girl. That has to be Akira. We're Shiki right now. Okay. I don't know who you are, but you shouldn't do such a thing. It seems the girl is yelling at everyone that's walking by. What? Hey, what's that about? What? You know her? It is the end of the year. A lot of weird people pop up around this time. The people just stare coldly at her and keep walking. Oh, hold on. You really shouldn't do it, okay? The girl keeps shouting while standing amidst the waves of people. She must not mind looking weird as she continues to yell all those strange things. I guess it is some sort of fate. I'll work out what I'll say to her as I walk towards her. That's Seo Akira, I bet. Not that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I saw some spoilers. I know that's Seo Akira. She's kind of cute, bruh. I wonder. Damn, you know, but at this time, during this time, right, of this recording, Tsukihime remake has already been released, and there's a lot of spoilers. Like I said in the beginning, I won't spoil any during my playthrough. I guess I should just say my wishful thinking, even though I know the truth. I wish Akira would be in a remake. I wish Akira would be in a remake. You know, the Akiha remake, I'll give this one. This one's not a spoiler. It's more like good news. I think the Akiha remake, they name it something else. It's not from the visual novel. It has a different title, which is pretty cool. It's still pretty much the same title. But it's still going to be called Tsukihime something Crimson Air. It seems like it's going to be released soon. That's what it seems like. It seemed like it might be released within the year. So that's exciting. I hope for the Akiha remake, we get to see Akiha classmates. I saw a couple of her classmates. And I'm not too sure. In the Tsukihime remake, I didn't see too much of Shiel spoilers. I wonder if Shiel... I already saw Shiel familiar already. I know she exists. I wonder if she's going to be in a remake. That'll be tight. I want Akiha classmates in the remake. And I hope Shiel familiar is also in the remake. If not in this remake, at least in the Crimson Air remake. I call it to the girl and bring her to the less crowded place. The girl's looking up at me uneasily. She has short black hair. For a brief moment, she even looked like a boy. Does she? Would you mistake her for a boy? I thought she was, I can see it, never mind. She wears plain, simple clothes. I think it's the clothes. Yeah, the pretty scarf. That's not plain, simple clothes, dude. This is plain and simple. She looked like she's wearing like a Santa outfit. Maybe that's why I kind of like that. She wears a plain, simple clothes and pretty scarf is wrapped around her neck. It's probably because the scarf is a fox colored, but I get this impression that she looks like a small fox. Okay, well, let me correct myself. I said she must not mind looking weird, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Her face is apple red and her body is still shaking from nervousness. She has timid, hesitant eyes, and her petite frame is reminiscent of a small animal. I can't even imagine that she has the guts to start shouting in the middle of town. After saying that line again, are you the one who is going to commit murder? Her question is full of death. Oh yeah, they got new OSC. I heard in the Tsukihime remake, they're gonna have like 90. It's like a lot of OSC. I heard 80 plus OSC. I wonder how that works. I have to say, I'm interested now. I wonder if they're gonna add some of the. They're gonna remix Tsukihime fan disc OSC. That'll be pretty cool. Into the remake. I have to say, I'm interested now. I decided to go somewhere else to hear out. My school doesn't allow me to go to places like this. She looks around while speaking hesitantly. She really does seem like a small fox. Since your guardian is with you, don't worry about it. Don't just stand there, have a seat. She gives me a reserved response and sits down. The strawberry pie here is really great, but you know, it's embarrassing for a guy to order a pie for himself, right? I was always thinking about coming here with a girl and having some pie. I just keep talking to the silent girl. I'm not expecting any reply. I'm just talking because I want to. I'll pay the bill. If you have something you want to eat, go right ahead and order it. But man, you're not allowed to go into a cafe. Where do you go to school? The girl only hangs her head and looks at me uneasily. Sheesh, getting her to talk is like pulling teeth. What? I don't even understand this metaphor. You know, I heard from people that's reading the Tsukihime remake visual novel in Japanese. Nasu writing is difficult. Nasu is a yo. I guess that's what makes him pretty unique though, his writing style. I wonder what he means by pulling teeth. Maybe it's like it's hard, right? Well, you don't mind having the same thing as me. I like tea, so I shouldn't order something that won't fit your taste. I flagged down the waitress and ordered 2 huge strawberry pies, 2 lemon teas, a specialty torch that caught my eye when I walked in the store, and a raspberry cheesecake. God damn, what the fuck? That's a lot. He's ordering a strawberry pie, 2, 1 for her, 1 for him, 2 tea, a specialty torch, only for him, and a raspberry cheesecake, only for him. And then she stops hiding her face with the menu and looks at me. She looked like she wanted to say something. She wants something. I see. It's not something to boast about, but I'm good at reading silent requests. Oh, hold on. Can you make that 2 cheesecake? Oh shit. The waitress says it's fine and goes back. Oh, you like cheesecake? I think that's her. Yes, I like raspberries. She said it pretty clearly. Well, time to get myself together and get to the main topic. Let me ask you, what was all that about earlier? You don't look like you do something like that even as a prank. You're right. I'm not good at joking. I thought so. It wasn't a funny joke. It's not. No. It's not a pleasant topic, and first of all, your eyes look too serious. I don't know why, but you were serious. If anybody could point at you and laugh, that'd be a bad joke too. She stares at me. It seems she's trying to figure out if I'm to be trusted or not. The silence continues. After the strawberry pie arrives, I cut it in half and eat a piece. The crispy crust and a gentle strawberry sweetness. It sure is as good as advertised. What? I stopped my fork and looked back at her. I can actually... Yeah, I know. You want to say you can see the future, right? Whoa! How did he know? I already knew it because of spoilers. Not from the remake, but I read a little bit of fan disc spoiler when looking at the cast. Because I was kind of curious who's in it. VNDB kind of told me what's up. Huh? She gasped. Well, I only said what popped in my mind. I guess I was right. Dang, gut feeling. Well, can you at least tell me your name? My name is Tohno. Ah, yes. My name is Seo Akira. She blushed. I wonder why she blushed. Maybe she's nervous. She must be really shocked that I guessed correctly. The girl, Seo Akira, is blushing as she answers. Oh, that's why she blushed. Damn, that was the first day? They just talk? About cake? Damn, that's Shiki. That's day 2. So this is the first... The reason why I wanted to read the fan disc is not only because they talk about the Satsuki Route, but this is also the first appearance of Tohno Shiki, apparently. You can see Shiki's face for the first time. You can see Shiki's body in Tsukihime, right? The original game. But you can't see his face, right? It's always like, it kind of like covers his eyes, kind of. You can kind of see his eyes now. And obviously, his looks change over the years. as a go-to. I don't know about the sequel one, Koya Toya, whatever it's called, or Melty Blood. Well, Melty Blood, they made him a little bit skinnier, I think. Actually, they changed his face in Melty Blood. He looks younger. Oh, you know why he looks older? I think this takes place because Shiki is older. You want to say you can see the future, right? The man I met for the first time, I guess his name is Tohno Shiki, said that as if it was the most natural thing in the world. Oh, it's still the same day. How did you know? I timidly look at Tohno-san. Tohno-san makes a friendly face. Just because. I'm used to things like that. His voice is very kind. I don't know if I should put it this way, but my first impression of him is like, he's a cute puppy. What does that mean? What? Bro, he's huge. I guess he's a cute puppy. Things like that? Yeah. But, well, I guess this is the first time someone asked me if I'm going to commit murder. That really surprised me. He laughs. Is it because his glasses with black rims? He's like a small boy. What? When he laughs and it calms me down. Damn, I guess Tohno's that cute. Oh? This suddenly embarrasses me. He didn't come to talk to me because he was interested in me. No, he was trying to pick me up. Were you surprised? He shows no malice as he nods. I'm sorry. I didn't know who it was, so I thought you might be the one, Tohno-san. Huh? Something bugs me as I say, Tohno-san. I wonder what it is. You don't have to apologize. But I invited you here because I wanted to know what made you say that. Can I call you Akira-chan? I nod quietly. I feel a little happy, but it's also a little embarrassed. It's the first time that a man other than my dad called me that. Okay. I'll go right to the point since we don't have much time. Please don't laugh. It'll let me finish the story faster. Okay. Being concise is good. Okay. As you said, there are times when I can see people's future, or more like an event that will happen soon. It only happened once in a while, but I'll get really dizzy and I can't even open my eyes. Then a vision enters my head, but I won't be able to recall it, so I just end up knowing it. Huh? So it means you can't reply in your mind what you saw, but you know all the details, huh? I don't know since I'm no expert, but is it because the future isn't as determined as the past? The information as individual parts are all there, but it must mean that the whole picture is yet to be determined. Tohno-san drinks the tea while he thinks to himself with a difficult expression on his face. Huh? What kind of person is he? That's not a normal reaction. Normally people will laugh. This is too weird. Looking at me kindly is just too weird. You believe me? Nobody would make up a lie like that, right? It's too risky to lie about being able to see the future. What a direct answer. I see. Now that you mention it, you're right. Nobody would lie about that. Tohno-san nods in agreement. I guess it's meaningless to be suspicious of him. So, what do you do when something like this happens? Seeing the future is much more useful than seeing the past. Has anything good come of it? The weird Tohno-san asked me a weird question. What? What I'm asking is this. Let's say you see a future where your friend going to get hurt. Would you try to help that friend? Yes. I was able to do so several times before. They usually say I'm just butting in, but the future results can be changed with hard work. Tohno-san looks surprised, but it seems he understands. Yeah, you're a good girl, Akira-chan. My heart jumps. Tohno-san's smile is kind, but actually looks very, really. But I see. Seeing the future sure is useful. I thought the future couldn't be changed no matter what. It's just like the cat in the box. If you determine that it's dead, the cat has to die. You're right. I thought so at first, but I grew to realize that it's different. I think I'm not seeing the person's future, but I might be seeing their past. After tilting his head in wonder, Tohno-san nods in comprehension. Oh, you must be smart, right? I bet you're good at science. That's not true. I'm not good at memorizing. Really? That's strange. That must mean you're using your capacity on something else. The background of people, well, I guess you can call it their history of memory, but seeing that means you're seeing the past, right? It's the same in your case, but it takes a step further. You calculate from the past that you read and literally predict the future. That's why you can change the future you see, unlike knowing futures others see. Hold on, it's pretty difficult to grasp. I gotta drink on that. I have this water. Let me see. You calculate from the past? Oh, she's making a prediction. Oh, so she like grabbed their memories and make a prediction. And that's how she can kind of see the future. Wow. That's amazing. You're different from a failure like me. Yes. I think that's probably true. Damn. Which one's true? The entire thing? Or just the last part? Probably the entire thing. After I say that, I realized I'm watching Tohno-san absent-mindedly. It is surprising after all. This person just guessed what I haven't been able to figure out for about a year. Dang, Tohno's godlike now. So, that was why you were shouting those things back then. But, that was too thoughtless. Tohno-san stabbed the cheesecake with his fork and took the whole piece to his mouth. Dang, the entire cheesecake? You saw someone's future when you were walking in that crowd. The future you saw went against human morals, and it wasn't something you could ignore. But there was too many people, so you couldn't figure out whose future it was you saw. He called out, in spite of your embarrassment, but none of the cold-hearted people listened to you. That's your story, right? That's right, but you're wrong. You listened to me. Well, I don't count since I'm a curious guy. But I want to talk about the person who you saw in the future of. Either way, I bet that person won't let you be. The expression changes from kind of scary. What do you mean by either way? I mean, even if the person has committed it, or has yet to commit it. My heart jumps again. Tohno-san knows. He knows what I saw, and what it'll bring upon me. Right? You say you shouldn't commit murder. It's not worth listening to for a normal person, but it's not something you can ignore for someone who has or is about to do such a thing. If that person was about to do such a thing, I'm sure that person would be after you right now. Wow. I quickly look around the cafe. Wait, I wouldn't be able to figure out if someone's followed me here. And I think it's bad even if this person has yet to kill someone. That performance by you is not something that is easily forgettable. I don't think you need to worry, but we have to keep in mind what kind of person this is, right? There is the possibility the person you will remember you after killing someone, they come searching for you. His voice is now cold. I'm sure he's mad at my thoughtlessness. Or maybe he's the killer. You weren't thinking about that. I did think about that. But what I saw was so ugly that... So you were more concerned about the people that might get killed instead of yourself, huh? Jeez, what kind of thing is my weak spot? That kind of thing is my weak spot. Tohno-san looks up at the ceiling. To Tohno-san! I'm shaking from hearing the word killed coming from Tohno-san's mouth. I'm a coward. A vision of death is rather a common thing to be seeing in people's future. I guess it can't be helped. I want to help you. I won't be a bother, right? Huh? Help me? Don't act dumb. You're going to search for this killer by yourself, right? He's amazing. This person looks calm, but he's actually really scary. I was totally wrong to call him a cute dog. Yes, you were. What the hell were you thinking? What would you call it? What the hell? I bet he's a wolf when he take off his glasses. I guess that is a pretty good comparison, right? Tohno is just a cute puppy compared to his ultra Chad self when he take off his glasses. A wolf. I love that, but it's impossible. It's impossible for normal people to look for someone that they don't even know the face of. I'm not a normal person. They're not as special as yours, but I also have special eyes. And since they're weak, I can't control their ability. I think they are suitable for searching for people. No way, you can see the future as well? Hey now, I just told you people don't lie about things like that. Wait, he can see the future? Can he? I don't know that part. Or I don't think I remember them saying that either in Tsukihime. Well, my eyes aren't that concrete as yours. Tohno-san tapped his glasses with his finger. I see. That's why he listened to me and believed that I said what I said. If that's the case, he's certainly reliable and might be able to find this someone. When I see the future, it's usually one day into the future. I already given up somewhat, but if Tohno-san helps me, I might be able to change the future. Then it's decided. I have a request. Will you call me Shiki-san? I told you my name, so please call me by my first name. Well, you don't like the Tohno last name. Okay. If you say so, Shiki-san. When I say Shiki-san, I finally realized what's been bugging me. Could you be the older brother of Tohno-senpai? Huh? He looks really surprised as he slumps his shoulder. Hold on, Tohno-senpai? Shiki-san watches me in bewilderment. Then, are you a student at the Asagami Academy? Yes, I'm in my second year in middle school. Tohno-senpai has helped me a lot on a lot of things. Well, but Tohno Akiha is in high school. You're in middle school, right? Yes, but in middle school and high school and our school aren't that separated. Tohno-senpai and I are both in the student council, so we always see each other at the meetings. Shiki-san covers his face with his hands. He sits quiet for a while. Yes? Can you please keep this a secret from Akiha? That I, talk to you like this. I don't know what she'd do to me if she found out if I picked up a girl in town. She'll kill you. That's what Akiha would do. She'll kill you. And drag your remains into the mansion. Shiki sound really troubled. I'm fine with that. But do you find Tohno-senpai so hard to deal with? The question that just popped in my head kind of slipped out. Well, not really. Shiki-san gives a vague answer. Or would you like this toward? You like raspberry, right? He hands me a plate as if bribing me. Okay. So, what was this future that you saw? Huh? That's... Oh, you can keep eating. I like how you eat without reserve. I'm not that vulgar. Yeah, you're right. I don't know how to respond to that. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, man, this is kind of weird. I wiped my mouth with a napkin and stared into his eyes. What I saw were bits and pieces. I saw a few people in pools of blood, and someone with a scary face who was holding a knife. Oh shoot, there's only one person. Well, okay, there's multiple people. But I mean, Shiki, he used his knife. It was dark, so there's nothing to help me identify the location. But I only saw one person at a time, and I don't think they get killed in the same place. One person at a time, huh? So how many were in there total? There were 3. The first is a girl about my age. She's tanned, with dyed hair, about this long. Shiki-san suddenly asked me for me to continue. The second person is in his 30s. I think he's a bit shorter than you. He's chubby and has a kind-looking face. Damn, that sounds like me. I'm short, I'm chubby, but I don't know, my face is kind-looking. He's wearing distinctive clothes. That is me. I'm wearing yellow. Oh shit. Wait, overalls. Oh, never mind. Ah, that's distinctive. There are only 2 places around here that have yellow overalls as their work uniform. Shiki-san answers and then continues to ask for more information about this man. He asks for me his features, my impression of him, and even how he was skilled. I see. I don't think I have enough clues, but it'll be worthwhile to go look for him. Huh? You're going to look for the second victim? Yeah, it's more practical to search for someone that's going to get attacked rather than this killer we know nothing about. That's true, but... Alright, tell me what the third person looks like. You should tell me while the memory is vivid. Despite what Shiki-san says, my memory won't fade no matter how much time passes. As I can only remember it in words, the information isn't going to fade. Well, I don't know if that's the reason or not, but I don't find visuals too interesting. In my case, I fall for sounds. My heart even jumps if a salesman over the phone has a good voice. What? What the hell? Alright, back to the main subject. I was like, what? The third person is a woman, but she doesn't have many special features. I only know that she had long hair. That's troubling. I can't search for her in that case. Shiki-san ponders with a difficult expression. Well, I guess it does no good to think that much. So how was this person killed? The same as before. Her limbs were cut off. In her case, she was missing both her hands. Dang, Shiki was the one that killed her. Oh, that's what they gave us that Romeo and Juliet in the beginning of the game. Right? Yeah, Shiki-san knife goes to his opponent. Yeah, Shiki's the killer. They already told us Shiki's the killer. And it's pretty obvious that Shiki's the killer too. They didn't even tell us. He's the only person that'll do something like that. But the real reason, I guess we're trying to find out is why is he the killer, right? The first person is only in a pool of blood. The second person is missing an arm and leg, and the third person missing both her hands. This guy must be carrying a dangerous weapon. It'd be hard to cut apart a human being unless he has a saw or something. Then he can't just be a random killer. The killer has to slowly dismantle the body in a place where people can't see. Shiki-san murmurs something dangerous, entirely unsuited for his kind-looking face. So, who's this guy you saw last? He said he had a knife, but he's not dead? No, he was just holding a knife. But he seems scary. He's like the killer you see in a movie. Wow, I wonder who he might be. Bruh, Shiki knows. He knows that's him. So, what does he look like? I look down after looking at him. I can't say it. I think the guy with the knife looked like Shiki-san. But the guy with the knife didn't have his glasses on. I'm sure he's younger than Shiki-san. Damn, bruh. Let me take out my glasses. Do I look younger? Probably. Oh, man. My eyes is like non-existent. Too small, bruh. Alright, never mind. Put the glasses back on. Eyes wide open. I could see the future. I don't remember very well. But I think he may be the killer. What? So the killer saw himself in the mirror after he killed those people? I can't see ordinary things like that. I only see unusual things and other people involved. I'm not an involved person, but just an observer. I see. That's good. Oh wait, it's not. You don't remember what he looks like, right? I shake my head. Shiki-san sighs with relief. He sighed with relief because he know he's the killer. He's like, oh, thank God she doesn't know it's me. I guess we have to keep searching. I'm going to go search for the second person now. You should, I think you shouldn't do anything. This is a guy that's going to be a killer. He might be already following you and watching you. I looked around once again. Even so, there's no way I can identify the killer. It's dangerous for a girl to walk alone. Let me handle the search and you can just think about the future what you saw. But isn't it dangerous for you as well? It's not. Well, it'll be simple if the killer is following us and thinks that I'm on your side. I'm pretty confident in my skills, so you don't have to worry. Shiki-san stands up. I'll contact you tomorrow if things go well. Can you tell me your number? Well, I'm on vacation right now. Shiki-san looks surprised. Then, this thing I want to go to at the end of the year, but they're reconstructing the dorm this year. Everyone's going back to their families, but my house is far away. So I'm staying here by myself until I'm done with that business. Staying here? You mean you're staying at your friend's house or something? No, I'm staying at the hotel nearby. I guess something happened there 2 months ago, but it's really cheap. I planned this since I knew I could stay here for a week at that price. Hotel. Oh, that hotel? Shiki-san grows pale, then shakes his head. I'm staying in room 2 on the 11th floor, so I think you can just call it a hotel. I see. Alright, I'll contact you if I find out anything. I'll take the bill, so you can stay here as long as you want. Shiki-san waves goodbye and leaves. He sure is strange. I watch him through the window. Then, it suddenly hits me. Wow. It's be a new record if I got it once a month, but twice a day? Am I using my talent in the wrong places? It's a dark night. Beside an empty building, a big wall on one side. I think it's a gym at a school. The two are confronting each other. One is Shiki-san, the other is the boy with the knife. What? After talking for a bit, they attack each other and... No way. Shiki-san got stabbed. I'm astonished at my words. But it's certainly the future. Shiki-san! Wait. What? I thought Shiki was the killer. I ran out after Shiki-san, but I can't find him anywhere. No matter how hard I looked, he's nowhere in sight. So I go back to the hotel not knowing what to do. Oh yeah, I can call Senpai! Akiha! Damn, bruh. You know when I see this theme, this theme. This is Akiha theme, boys. Let's go. The Senpai solution hits me when I get back. Senpai phone number is... I found her phone number in the address book. Most of the students in middle school know her phone number, but I bet nobody has ever called her. They say only her roommates Soka, Hane are the ones that can talk freely to her. I don't think there's another person that's as trusted, yet feared as her. The people in high school said that we got it good since we can trust her, but we don't have to face her. I start to think it might be too much for me to call her. But Shiki-san's life is on the line, so I can't be scared. Oh yeah, I got acquainted with the brother of the famous Tohno senpai. How lucky of me. I'll brag to everyone once the new quarter starts. This is the This is the Tohno household. May I ask who is calling? Then she's gonna brag about knowing Tohno Oni-chan. Alright. Hey! I guess I unconsciously dialed the number. Then a sudden revelation caused my voice to stop working properly. This is the Tohno household. Please calm down. I hear a soft voice over the phone. It's Hisue. 100% Hisue, bro. Yes, I'm calm. I take a deep breath. I'm sorry to call so late. I'm Seo Akira. Is Tohno senpai there? Yes, please hold on a minute. After a polite reply and a brief silence. Yes, this is Tohno. I hear the familiar voice that I can never get accustomed to. Good evening, senpai. I hate how I got nervous so easily. There's only silence. Man, I bet senpai's just astonished. Seo? Yes, it's me, senpai. I see. It's really surprising for you to call me. Senpai sounds like she's having fun. I bet there's something behind her words. Senpai got this bad habit of teasing someone weak, so I'm often teased in a meeting. I guess it looks to others like she's taking care of me, but it sends chills up my spine when she smiles at me. So, what's your business? I believe it's too early for a New Year greeting. No, is Shiki-san home yet? Delver! I wonder how Akiha reacts. If a random girl from your school suddenly called for Shiki, and on the first name basis too. Crack. Oh, I knew it. I knew Akiha would be pissed. It almost sounded like she's crushed the phone receiver. Seo, what do you mean by Shiki-san? It's nothing. Shiki didn't do nothing. He was just trying to help her. That's it. I'm home. I hear a man's voice behind Tohno-senpai. Shiki-san's home. I made it. Senpai, can I talk to Shiki-san real quick? Oh, fuck. I have something I need to tell him. I asked frantically. After a sigh, she apparently hands the phone to Shiki-san. Hello? My heart jumps at the voice. Maybe it has a different tone over the phone, or maybe I was too intent on watching his face earlier. But I think that's a good voice. Oh, that's why they mentioned that. That weird. She has a sound fetish. She love men with very clear voice. She's probably a little voice actor, Sam. The voice actor is that'll probably strike home with her. I fall for sounds, and Shiki-san's voice is like a 100 miles per hour fastball. This is Seo. Huh? Crap, my heart's beating fast. I forgot to tell you one thing. Please don't walk around at night, especially around the gym, okay? Alright. But by gym, do you mean gym at my school? What? Damn, she just hung up the phone. Wow, that was surprising. I crumble to the floor and take another deep breath. But it's okay now. Shiki-san understood, so I bet the future won't occur. You didn't even tell him anything. You just said, don't go by the gym. You were like, what gym? There's so many gyms. What gym are you talking about? The one at my school? Brink. I don't know. I don't know which gym, Shiki. Just don't go to the gym tonight. If there is a problem about this phone call, it's not knowing what Tohno-senpai would do to me in the student council meeting next year. Man, I'm scared of next year. Oh, they're having winter break. Okay, now it's the second day, officially. Oof. Man, I feel bad seeing the article in the morning newspaper. A single man found dead and dismantled. The victim is Nakayama Minato, working for Ashido Transportation. Ashido Transportation is the place where all employees wear bright yellow uniform. It's not specified in the article, but his arms and legs must have been missing as if he was found dismantled. Jeez. This is how things end up after I do my best after parting with that girl, Seo Akira girl. But to be on a newspaper already, I wonder if Akira-chan is reading it. Okay, so we're Shiki right now. It's a little bit confusing, I'm not gonna lie. Because we're two different people now, right? We're Akira and Shiki. So you just gotta use the context of who's who. I feel sorry for her if she did. I should break it to her as gently as I can. But that must mean the first one's yet to be found. I guess the second one was killed much more quickly. It's meaningless to think about it. I thought with the morning newspaper, I picked up earlier and walked to the payphone. I called a hotel and have to connect me to a room 2 on the 11th floor. Akira-chan, I'm nearby. Can you come out? I can buy you lunch. Dang, he's so nice. Seo Akira comes right away. She looks like she wasn't able to sleep well last night. Good morning, Shiki-san. It's charming how she greets me energetically in spite of that. Let's walk for a bit. I'm the one who invited you, so I'll treat you to something good. Yes, thank you. She must have loved the cake from yesterday, as she looks up at me with eyes full of expectation. Expectations? Dang. What's better than the cake from the last shop? Well, I treat it to a big Japanese meal befitting the expectation. Sushi? That's the only Japanese meal I know. It's the same shop! Man. Oh, damn, they did went to the same cafe. We end our meal and go to the same cafe as yesterday. Oh, they ate first and then went to the cafe to chill. Alright. When we first sat down, Akira-chan said, "Hot pot sure are good on a cold day." She didn't seem like the idea at first, but it seemed like she likes the angular pot. Well, now that I calmed down, I should tell her about the news I found this morning. Excuse me. But it's not good to just come out and tell her that the future she saw came true. I should talk to her a bit more and have her relax. Akira-chan, can I ask you something? Okay. Actually, you don't have to ask me like that every time since you're much older than me. Really? Then let me ask you, what do you think about your eyes? Don't you find it a nuisance? Akira-chan looks at me in blank amazement. I do find it unpleasant at times, but I never thought of it as a nuisance. This has been part of me since I was little. I do get depressed when I see bad things, but I can change the future if it's a bad one, right? So I think they have their benefits. I see. You see someone past as a memory, use it to forecast the future. But the past is only a variable used to calculate the future, so you can't visually see the past unless it's something really recent. So that must mean you can't take a peek at the future without being affected by the present past. That's ideal. The future is only a result you get from adding the past in the present. So past plus present equal future. That's a calculation. Nice. So to see so to see someone else's future, you have to go thorough knowledge. You have to have a thorough knowledge of that person past and present. To calculate something as the future, you have to know them as much as you know your own life. Wow, that's a lot of work, dude. But there are inconveniences that come with knowing that much about someone past or present. Like the privacy of the one who was seen. Like the change of values for the one who saw it. Shiki-san? What do you mean by that? Huh? Oh, you heard me? I was just thinking what would happen if you could only see the past. Your eyes are conveniently made so that you can only see the future, but I'm thinking how terrible it must be for those that can only see the past. This is an example, but let's say you want to live in a foreign country, but you can't do that if you want to protect your current environment. So let's say that you see the past of someone who used to live in a foreign country. Well, I guess it's like mixing up your past with someone else. So that person who saw the past feels like they're actually experiencing it, but think that it's nothing hard and have no problem moving to a foreign country. Leaving everything like your house and your friends behind. Yes, we shut ourselves up in a set of circumstances, a specific environment to protect those circumstances. Everyone wants to go on an adventure, and everyone could go on an adventure if they wanted to. But we can't and we don't. We create our own environment. Naturally, it has to be an environment where it's easy for us to live in. Nobody wants to live that comfortable environment and go on an adventure that's not easy for them. We're like creatures that run in a circular racetrack, feeding off such things as dreams, freedom, and romance. See, it's like a horse with a carrot hanging in front of him. But there are people who would jump over the fence and go out with the racetrack that they were circling around it. The people who can see the past and the killer you saw correspond to those people. A creature that got away from the group has to die. No living thing can multiply by itself, right? Not being able to multiply means it doesn't exist anymore. But there's no meaning in multiplying in the first place. It might be the case that living things are more beautiful when they get away from the group and die a lonesome death. What the hell are you talking about, Shiki? I'm like, what the hell? Hold on. Damn, imagine trying to read this in Japanese. Because I keep thinking, how the translator do it, dude? Alright? After hearing how difficult Nasu writing is, I'm like, he is weird. I guess weird isn't the right word. It's, unique. He's very unique. Alright, let me drink some water. Hold on. I'm trying to understand this. Oh, my bad. Oh, okay. Akira-chan gets an absent-minded response. Oh, I got off the main topic. Well, speaking of the killer, you didn't read the newspaper this morning, did you? No, I'm sorry. It said they found a dead man last night. He was found dismembered, and he's from that company that wears the yellow uniform like you said. What the fuck? Akira was the one that said all that stuff. Alright, let me continue. Shaking the table, Akira-chan stands up. Her face gets red as she starts to shake. It seems like she wants to say something, but can't find the words. Sit down. We can't say it's for sure, since there wasn't a photo. It's a bad way to put it, but we should wait and see since the cops aren't stupid. The only crime where they don't find the criminal are the ones where no one even knew a crime had been committed. That's the only definition of a perfect crime. That's right. As long as it has been reported as a crime, the killer will be caught. I can't say anything about when that will occur, though. Sit down. You're not responsible for this. The one at fault is the one who did this, and there's no reason to blame yourself. You shouldn't be mistaken about that. Look, if it's a crime to not be able to stop it when you knew about it, everyone who's watching the news about the murder would be guilty. She just stands there silently. After a while, she reluctantly sat back down. Phew. I wouldn't have been able to come back to this place if you kept on standing. That's true, but you sure say scary things. Huh? What do you mean by scary things? It's nothing, but I'm certainly think you're right. Akira-chan continues to murmur while looking down. Shiki-san, why did the person I saw commit murder? That's troubling. I couldn't tell you that. Well, if I had to answer... Damn, he kept that. I had to reel back. I'm like, dang. He's gonna keep that? Dang, you know, in the remake, I wonder if it's gonna be same in the remake. Obviously, the remix has been released already, and a lot of people talking about it. But I don't know anything about it, because the website I pre-order it from didn't even send me my freaking copy. I'm so pissed off. So I can't even read it if I wanted to. And it's in Japanese too, but... Alright, let me get... I don't know. What was I going with this? Oh, yeah. I'm wondering if they kept that in the remake. Does Shiki still get sexual urges when he kill people? That would be kind of cool. Not cool. Let me rephrase that. That wouldn't be cool. That would still make him pretty interesting. Right? You can't see Shiki as a hero. He's not a hero. He kills people. He's a murderer. So... he's an interesting character. It's like that character, what's his name? Betel Geese in R0, right? Betel Geese is crazy as hell. I don't think he's, you know, I think he's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. He is pretty cool. But he's an insane psycho murderer. But I think Betelgeuse is the most interesting and coolest character in R0 because he's so psychotic. It's like Shiki. He's so psychotic, he gets sexual urges when killing people. But I can't respect him as a hero. He's still pretty cool though. Oh, I don't know, he's cool. He's kind of weird. Sexual urges? What the hell? Her face turns bright red. She's depressed, but it doesn't change the fact that she gets embarrassed easily. But it might be the case that the killer had to commit murder to save someone. I think there are actions that you don't want to do, but you have to. Dang, she's thinking a hero. What she doesn't know is Shiki ain't no hero. He's a psycho. I'm sure there are. Everyone has their reasons. But when it comes down to life and death, it comes down to sexual urges. What the hell? What makes us human is our ability to build things. For everything other than that, we're only animals. For animals, life and death is nothing but their instincts. First of all, human reason won't function when we decide whether to kill or not. We made that way. It's only natural, right? Because we wouldn't be able to kill if we use our reason and thought about it rationally. I guess that's true, right? No matter what cause we might have for it, during that moment, our reason no longer controls our actions. I'm sorry. I think that was a little cynical. I experienced something like this before, so I'm blunt about death. But Akira-chan, there are many reasons for people to kill, but I think it all results from a desire to change yourself. For example, let's say you have this person you really detest. If he's alive, I can only detest. I don't want that. It's unpleasant. So to change into a person that does not detest, I would kill him. The reason for my detest. So even in this case, the reason is just wanting to change. Damn, Shiki's such a psycho, dude. I hope they still keep him as a psycho in the HD remake. But looking at, I'm not, like I said, I won't mention spoilers in the HD remake, but I won't make this comment. Looking at the spoilers, actually in Arc Route he didn't really act too much like a psycho, right? Only when he saw Arc for the first time. After that, he doesn't really act like a psycho. He only acts like a psycho in Shiara. And I think they kept that. I would say this one part. I think they kept the one scene. I was so happy. I think they kept that one scene. The chair scene. I'm just gonna say that. That Shiara, she still has her chair scene. So I'm really happy they kept that. I like seeing the main character go insane. It's really interesting. Is that so? That's only an excuse. If you want to change, you should find other ways to do so. I nod. Akira-chan's argument is natural. First of all, nobody would choose the last resort of murder unless they run out of ways to change themselves. But what you're saying is right. I wouldn't know, but the world around him must change after he has killed someone. To borrow your words, the environment you lived in, that you worked so hard to create, is destroyed by that one action. I smile since I'm so happy. Wait, who's smiling? Are we Akira or are we Shiki? I think we're Shiki. Because we see Akira, right? So it is the eyes of Shiki. He smiled after saying that? Damn. This girl is really smart. Oh, Akira said that. Okay, I get it. That's why he smiled, because she understood that. I think Akira's a psycho, she understood that. I think to myself that I loved her from the bottom of my heart if she was my sister. Weird. Okay. I part with Zero Akira just like yesterday. He meant that he'll love her as family. Right? Because she's so smart, and I guess she's cool to hang around with. She's like another little sister. It seems she's scared, so I told her not to leave the hotel. Well, the third one is a woman with no special features, huh? I don't know if that's easy to find or hard to find. I scratched my head. It would be hard to find the third woman with just that information, but Akira-chan won't be staying at that hotel forever. I should respond to her expectation as quickly as possible. Day 3. Third day. That woman's dead, dude. I knew it. Look, if it's a crime to not be able to stop it when you knew about it, everyone who's watching the news about the murder would be guilty. Those words made me think Shiki-san is a scary person. No, more strict than scary. I think lots of people will see the news of someone getting killed and sympathize. But they forget about it the next day. And even if they do remember it, it makes no difference to the fact that they're only watching, if all they're doing is sympathizing. I think Shiki-san was saying that you should act on it if you know about something, regardless of being in the future or the past. So that means, it's like he's saying we are meaningless creatures that just exist, as we just watch the news and don't do anything about what we find out. Dang. It'd be like that sometimes though. What you want me to do? There's too many things happening. When I wake up, it's already past noon. Since I couldn't fall asleep until dawn, my body wants more to sleep. I have to read the newspaper. I rub my sleeping eyes and use the room service to order a breakfast and a newspaper. I sip on coffee on the hotel. Shiki-san thinks I prefer tea, but I actually prefer coffee, and look through the newspaper. Well, you could tell him you want freaking coffee if you want coffee. You could speak up. I expected I found an article on the third person. It just says that some woman without any special features has been killed in her home. I don't have any proof, but I understand she must be the third person. Ah, the phone's ringing. I pick up the phone absentmindedly. The hotel employee tells me that I have a call from Tohno Shiki, so I have him connect me. Ah, I'm finally able to reach you. Good morning, Akira-chan. I know it's sudden, but can you come out? Shiki-san says, just like yesterday. It's almost 4 o'clock when I got to the cafe. Shiki-san is waiting at the usual seat, so I bowed to him and sat across from him. I guess you saw the newspaper, judging from your appearance. Yes. Do you think that was it as well, Shiki-san? Yeah, but I don't know. It looks like a separate case with that information. Shiki-san sounds displeased. He didn't seem that concerned yesterday, but as one would expect, he's not calm today. Are you angry, Shiki-san? Excuse me. Yeah. He nods and let out a big sigh. Geez, what's up with that small article? It was only 2 lines even though someone got killed. You can't tell who got killed, nor how she was killed. Do you think this case is unrelated? I don't think so, but you can tell, right? Geez, I bet they're controlling the information since it's just like the murder yesterday. We won't know what really happened like this. Shiki-san, so what do we do now? I don't think there'll be any more victims now. That may be true, but you want to catch the killer, right? I nod. It's not a sense of justice or anything. I just think a killer shouldn't be on the loose. I see. But this is troubling. You know this man with a knife. It's a piece of information, but I don't know anything about him. I can't even picture it in my head when you tell me what you saw. I'm out of ideas now. I have something to say about that. Shiki-san, I can't tell him that he'll be killed by this boy with a knife. First of all, it's only the most likely future, so his precedents can go down with trivial things. Huh? What about me? I'm thinking about walking through town to look for him. I'm selfishly thinking that it'll be reassuring if you can come with me. Shiki-san snapped his fingers like this. You're right. We should do that. I think I can be of help to you that way. Oh, I'm glad he says so, but we probably won't find him. It's unlikely that we'll find him just by searching through town. But we can't say it won't happen. No matter how small the chances may be, it's not 0. It won't end until you give up. Saying this happily, Shiki-san gets up. Well, we should get a move on. Let's go search through the town while there are lots of people around. I kind of wish, then I wanted to stop myself from saying this. Because I think I might get some people, I don't know if it really happened yet. I should say, actually. But I kind of wish Fate Stay Night did something like this too. Like a cool little short story. Where Shido's not the main character. But we're like someone else. And then Shido will like help us. That'd be pretty cool. But I guess it does happen. But like on spin-offs. I guess this is a spin-off too. But it's like a super spin-off. It's not even in the same universe kind of. I guess it's the same universe but different timeline. It's like an alternate timeline. That's what I want to say. Right? It's just in the form of Archer. That's the only difference. You don't see Shiro himself, but you see him as the form of Archer. And Archer's like everywhere in the Nasu verse. Like everywhere. He's even a Fate extra. And I don't even know what that takes place. That's like the year 3000 XX. So I guess they kind of do something like this still. With Shido, but in a form as Archer. We walked through the main streets for 3 hours, but don't find anything useful. Shiki-san doesn't complain, or even brought me a hot drink when I got cold. And he even brought me a hot drink. Okay. It's almost time for dinner. Do you have anything you want to eat? Huh? Something I want to eat? To be honest, his suggestion is very timely, as I haven't eaten anything since I woke up at noon. Went to a restaurant yesterday, so a more light-hearted place might be good at this time. Shiki-san stops and starts to ponder. I'll stay quiet. At times like these, Shiki-san usually makes a better decision than I can. What the heck? Oh! She's having... What's that called? The vision. The vision. Then, I noticed two people walking together across the street. A person that looks like a teacher at my school and the boy are walking together. I can't really tell since they're so far away. I can't make them out exactly, but there's no doubt about it. Huh? What's wrong, Akira-chan? Shiki-san, that person. I point at the boy. After looking at where I'm pointing, he freezes. He has glasses on, but what about him? He's the one that was stabbing you. What? Yo. Huh? Shiki-san looks at me with surprise. Oh no. That's why I wouldn't tell him about that, but I was so spaced out. Akira-chan, what do you mean he's going to stab me? I saw it. You two are facing each other with knives. That's why I called you to warn you not to walk around at night. Call me? Shiki-san nods as if he gets it now. I see. I guess that's a possibility as well. Geez, I thought we could be friends since that was the last thing you saw. I see. The future you see sure is ambiguous. With that, Shiki-san grabs hard on my shoulder. I know who the killer is now. He's my sensei. What? Ayoko! Ayoko's the killer! Wait, he say he. Who the hell is he? Let's get away from you now. We're going to the school where I attend, okay? Shiki-san catches a cab. I follow Shiki-san into the cab. I told Shiki-san that being at school at night is dangerous. He must have something planned to go there in spite of that. Huh? I feel dizzy after getting out of the taxi. What annoys me is that the name of the school sends a chill through me. We're here. Shiki-san walks to the school and opens the lock of the gate. A padlock. This way. He takes my hand and goes into the school grounds. Bro, don't trust Shiki, man. I don't trust Shiki. Shiki's so fucked up in the head. Don't follow him. Don't do it. No way. I know this place. Shiki-san? My voice is trembling. Shiki-san hasn't faced me since he started pulling me by my hand. What? He replies bluntly. The realization of my stupidity slams into the back of my head. Shiki-san, can I ask you something? What? This is a high school, right? But didn't you just say you attend here? I did. Is that strange? It is strange. Because, you're much older than me, right? Yeah. I turned 22 this year. Oh, damn, Shiki's 22. Oh, I see. You're a teacher here, Shiki-san. No, do you think that's possible? No, that's not possible. So, Akira-chan, I'm neither a student nor a teacher here. But it's true that Tohno attends the school. Who are you? Who knows? Well, it's certain that I'm not Tohno himself. And that he turns around. He looks inorganic, like he has a mask on. Jeez, I take it back. I really take it back. Damn it. Why do I think he looks like a cute dog or a wolf? No matter how I look at him, he just looks like a mantis. What does that mean? Oh, a praying mantis. Oh. I tried to get away while he was still holding my hand. But he won't let go. He has a knife in the other hand. Not just a normal knife, but a dreadful knife made by the Smith and something company. Why? My voice is shaking. I can't move. I know I should scream and kick him, but my body just cowering. Because I probably would be dead if that knife moves for me. I think I understand what those people in movies with a gun pointing at their heads feel like. Why? Yeah, I really wonder why. I wanted to part with you today, but it seems I'll be stabbed by Shiki-kun if I don't do anything. What? You're the only connection between Shiki-kun and I, so I have to kill you, right? He gripped on me. His grip on me tightens. He's not in any hurry as he inches me closer to him. I struggle, but it has no effect. Jeez. That's why I told you to keep this a secret from Tohno Akiha. I guess there's nothing that can be trusted less than a girl promise. He's pulling me in. He's really scary. Don't look like that. First of all, it's half of your fault for ending up like this. I told you, right? As someone who just committed murder hears someone calling them a murderer, they won't leave you be. But that murder hasn't been committed yet. At the time, nor the second, nor the third one. I killed the first girl about an hour before I met you. I got curious, so I heard you out, and it turned out I was to kill 2 more. So I searched for people that match your description and killed them. It's not that your prediction was correct. I made your prediction come true, but I guess that's one kind of precognition. Bam! He pulls me hard and lands on my chest. Don't move too much. You feel the knife in your neck, right? It'll be terrible if you move. It'll be hard to hide blood that spills out of the carotid artery. Ha! I gulp. I feel a sharp pain, so I bet my skin is a bit scratched yesterday. What else should I tell you? Oh yeah, I just wanted to make it clear that I haven't been tricking you. I believe that you can see the future, but it's also true that I have special eyes. Unlike you, I see people pass. That's not Shiki. Shiki couldn't do that. Who is this man? Well, the term see is not correct. I empathize with them, so it might be close to that of mental induction. And that's why I knew about Tohno Shiki. What? You're not Shiki? Oh, it seems he twisted my arm and has me pinned against the wall. It was exactly a month ago. It all started when I accidentally saw Shiki-kun on the same street I saw you on and saw his pass. The past experience was so great that it caused me to lock myself in a room for a while. I also know about the incident that happened in the hotel you're staying at. He was the lone survivor there. Damn, this dude's an imposter! He's not Shiki! How should I put this? I guess it was destiny that we met. I found out how to do it. It was simple to change it. And that's why it's so great now. The meaningless world now looks so meaningful. His knife moved down on my neck to my chest. Well, goodbye. Your future wouldn't have been like this if you consulted the real Tohno Shiki. The knife moves. I have to run away, but I can't take my eyes off of the knife. The knife is pushed down into my chest. Well, I bet it would have ended like this anyway, even if the real Tohno Shiki. He's an abnormal person just like me. The knife thrusts. After a dry sound. Hey now. How about you stop saying all these weird things, alright? I hear a voice. Oh shit, is it Shiki? Nania? Nania Shiki. He's holding his hand. His own hand and looking around. The knife not in his hand, but it seems he's looking for it. And I see a boy with glasses standing there. The boy has a knife in his hand, and no matter how you look at him, he's the boy with the knife that I saw. What? I come into the ground, with the wall still behind me. Damn, let's fucking go! No wonder he looks so damn different, dude. That other Shiki is a goddamn imposter. This is the real Tohno Shiki. Oh, let me phrase that. This is the real Nania Shiki. This is the Nania Shiki I know in Melty Blood. Dang, the first time you can see his eyes. Alright. I heard the whole story. Are you the person that imitated me? He doesn't answer. The boy with the knife. No, the real Shiki-san watches him in silence. Jeez, it was such a bother. Thanks to you, Senpai has been keeping a watch over me these past few days. Who's Senpai? Oh, Shio! Oh shit, Shio's still here. I had to think about it. I'm like, damn, it is a possibility that Shio could still be in this town. How will you take responsibility for me getting treated badly since she thought I was the killer? Shiki-san complains. His voice is just like the mind-blowing one I heard when I called Tohno Senpai house. She liked his voice. That is true. She did. When she called the house, her heart skipped a beat. And she said that she was a sucker for men with good voice. So, what are you planning to do? Are you going to give yourself up to the cops or keep going? If you want to continue, I don't think the person hiding in the dark will forgive you. The branches make a sound. Hiding in the dark. Come to think of it, I don't think it was Shiki-san that smacked his knife away. Are you kidding me? He picks up his knife in the ground. He's not looking at me anymore. It seems he only sees Shiki-san now. You're saying that? We dismantle more human beings than me? I don't recollect killing any human beings. If it seemed that way to you, that's your problem. That's right, Shiki don't kill human beings. He only killed vampires. With that, Shiki-san takes a step forward towards him. Hold on. Aren't we of the same kind? It was meaningless for us to live. You realize that we're only running from a predetermined race, right? That's why I escaped from the race. You showed me how to do it. Death is required to be reborn. But it's meaningless to die. So, murder is the way to overturn your values while you still live, right? You're the one who made me realize that's the easiest way. I see. You grew bored of living? Of course. What's fun about continuing to just multiply and build things? There isn't a clear goal nor an end, but they grow meaninglessly. See, don't you think it's weird? He must have been turning that meaningless wheel for hundreds of years. There's no meaning in life. I can't be with the idiots that consume everything without noticing that. We should exterminate such greedy animals. What is that? What good can come of that? Shiki-san murmurs angrily. Hey, I don't want to tell you something so obvious, but if you hated this world so much, why didn't you just kill yourself? Damn. You said murder is the easiest method, but isn't suicide a much easier way to quit the predetermined race? What? But you can't, right? That's why all you could do was take it out on others. Life's not fun. Life's meaningless. How pitiful. You're the one living meaninglessly. You lived for 10 of years, but you couldn't find anything worthwhile. Another step. With knife in hand, Shiki-san come toward us. You blame it on others, and on top of that, you killed to change your values. What a terrible insult. There's nothing for the people killed by you. What? I'm not pitiful. The world has changed. That's why I feel so alive right now. See? My body's straining and full of life right now. That just means you're a coward. You're scared now that you killed people, right? You're just worried that you can't return to the fun place that you believe wasn't fun. Jeez, why did I have to tell you something so obvious? Your world hasn't changed at all. It just ended. Shiki-san touches his glasses. Without a sound, he takes them off. Oh shit! Dude, the eyes of mystic's perception. It's hard to breathe. Within the dark night, Shiki-san's eyes are glowing blue. It's so scary, it makes me think that even if I was killed, it couldn't be helped. Hold on. He's looking at Shiki-san like he's looking at a lover. Oh shoot. Alright, I understand. I have to live to atone for my sins, so it seems you want to say not to kill him. Yeah, I can't kill you if your goal is to atone for your sins. Shiki-san stops. The man smiles and grips his knife harder. Then, but for you, I'm a killer, right? And then a killer doesn't have human morals like letting a criminal atone for his sins. What? Ah! After a light footsteps pushing off the ground, Shiki-san's knife flows through the air and past his attacker. A light swinging sound. After that, the man falls to the ground. Shiki-san let out a sigh of relief and put his glasses back on. The killer lies motionless on the ground. But he's not dead. I can tell he's only unconscious. Actually, I knew that Shiki-san didn't get any attention to kill from the start. Damn, bro, Shiki's so damn nice. Oh, damn, they're playing this song. This song is sad. This is the ending song, bro. Akira-chan. He sounds hesitant. His voice makes my heart jump so much I almost fall. You're Seo Akira-chan, right? I heard from Akiha. Shiki-san reaches out his hand for me. Yes, excuse me. I take Shiki-san's hand and stand back up. Still shocked from what just happened. My legs are a little weak. I can't stand up straight, so I grab into Shiki-san's arms. Man, this is so embarrassing. Damn, Shiki, you fucking... What a main character, bro. I can feel the main character aura. He's pretty cool. I can't speak clearly right now, so I shake my head. I would just say I'm alright, but I don't want to see the man on the ground. I'm confused since I never hugged a man before. Anyway, everything in my head is pure chaos. Yeah, shall we go somewhere else? He must have guessed that I wanted to say, as he starts to walk with my hand and says, can we leave him like that? Yeah, Senpai should take care of him. With that, Shiki-san walks towards the gate. And like that, it all ended so simply. Actually, I bet most of the things that are going to happen to me will be simple like this one. Shiki-san didn't try to ask me anything, but I have something I don't understand and want to ask him. Shiki-san, were you looking for me? Shiki-san nods. I don't get it even more now. Why? I only called you once, and it was one-sided call that sounded like a prank, so why? That call did sound like a prank, but your voice was so serious. I couldn't just ignore you, so I went to hear you out. Damn, that's the same thing. That's the same thing as the other dude said. But this one is genuine. Damn, they're playing the Tsukihime theme. Dude. What? What the fuck is going on? Alright, let's go. Well, I didn't expect that it would lead me to the killer I was searching for since yesterday. You sound embarrassed. Well, I'll walk you home. You're staying at the hotel in the neighboring town, right? Right when I try to answer with a yes, my stomach growls cutely, or so I want to believe. Stupid me! What am I doing feeling relieved and forgetting that I'm hungry? Shiki-san looks troubled and... Alright, let's go eat something. I'll treat you to something as a bribe not to talk about this. He says something that makes me happy. Hold on. Before that, Shiki-san takes out his wallet and opens it. I'm astonished when I look in it out of curiosity. It's amazing how old his wallet is, but it's even more amazing that there's only one 500 yen coin, aka $5. $5 in there. Do you like Star Soba? He murmurs weakly. I thought so. I knew girls don't like Star Soba. I frantically think of what I should say. I can't say, I have more money, so I'll treat you. But I can't find anything good to say for some reason. I love Soba! Oh, I actually said that. Oh, I can feel my face turning red. Shiki-san looks dumbfounded. Oh, then follow me. He sounds happy as he starts to walk. I'll suppress my feelings of joy as I follow him. Well, New Year Eve is soon. It might be good to eat soba on a night like this. Now they're playing the Tsukihime theme song. I'm gonna let it rock a little bit. It's been a while. Dude, Tsukihime theme out there. What? What the fuck, man? God damn it. I'm gonna finish my thought anyway. Tsukihime theme really grew on me for these last 2 months, man. I really love that theme a lot. Theme's really good. I think they still have it too in a remake, which is really cool. Huh? And then, I'm assailed by familiar dizziness as I continue to stare at Shiki-san back. Within my twirling vision, I see a happy illusion that I'm with Tohno senpai, Shiki-san, and some people I don't know. Oh, is she gonna join the clique? She's gonna join Shiki Haram, I guess. Whatever. Okay. That's cool. Akira-chan. Oh, I'm coming. I answer as I start to run up to him. I see. A lot has happened, but an encounter like this is possible, right? After catching up to Shiki-san, I clap and pray to Shiki-san back. I pray my final wish of the year. Well, Shiki-san, it looks like I'll be causing you lots of trouble, but please give me your best regards. The end. Damn, you know, the middle part was pretty meh. But that ending, that was pretty hype. That was a good ending. The twist, I knew he looked different. I told you. I was like, damn, he looks really different. Maybe because he's older, right? That's why he looks different. He looks different because that's not Shiki. We got baited. Well, I got baited. I just wanted to think it's Shiki because he got glasses. I'm like, alright, I guess. He could be Shiki. But then when the real Shiki pops up, yo, I got real hype. I got hype. I got happy. My heart is start pounding. I was like, oh, dang, I think I'm falling in love with him. It's that mean, that's that visual novel Arrow protagonist aura. Shiki has that aura. He was pretty cool when he showed up. Killed the, he didn't even kill him. Cut the killer's arm. Snatched the girl. Good ending. Then went out to go eat some soba. And she saw the future. The future of her with senpai. Akiha senpai and Shiki. And some other people. Chilling. Nice, nice, nice. That was cool. Alliance of Illusionary Eyes. It's cool. I hope she, I hope they make an appearance in the HD remake. That would be nice. Akira doesn't seem like a character with too much importance. They'll probably throw that character away, honestly. But it'll be pretty nice if they added her in the main story. Maybe change her up a little bit. Give her some other stuff. Make her a more standing out character. I don't know what you want to call it. Unique character. Besides just seeing the future. That'd be really nice if they kept that character around. But, you know, that's up to Nasu if he wants to or not. So that's GG's on that.